Rain.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the Hungar Show. If I could stop sneezing my freaking brains out, we might
Hopefully
get something done.
Wait.
We got the usual guests on today, and we got Mages is joining us again, which is awesome.
Hello.
It's always nice to see Mages music.
Howdy, folks.
Yes.
Jesus Christ on a fucking pogo stick.
You guys can hear me okay, right? I'm not on my usual mic setup. This is all video.
I think my language might be the reason that I never get monetized.
Yeah, well, that and you don't got the viewers. Cyborg.
What's up, Cyborg?
Justin, you didn't have to say I didn't have the viewers, you dick.
I said view hours, not viewers. You don't got the viewers.
Maybe, but I got the best
like
coffee mug.
$4,000 or something like that.
Check that out.
I could never do that. I'm like Kirk. Kirk could never do that.
Yeah.
I'm Zoidberg. Why not Zoidberg?
I can also do the Slee Stack.
Yeah,
Hello, Squirrel.
Hey, Squirrel, what's happening?
What is up, buddy? Hey, I'm putting a link in the chat if anybody wants to hop in because,
we got 2 spots.
We got 2 spots and I've let anybody on my show forever. I give 0 shits.
So what gaming fun are we talking about today?
There's no telling. I got a new name for Jackie, though. I got a new name for Jackie Shadwell. He is no longer a Mexican American. He is a Mexican American.
Mexican.
Mexican Americans, they like to tweak.
Yeah. It'll make his girlfriend feel comfortable.
Yeah, I haven't seen hiding her hair of Methany in a good long time.
That's good. She's out making that money. Okay, that's enough math.
Hey, there's never enough math.
You've talked meth. That's it. You've met your quota. So what games everybody doing?
Bad, okay.
What games
how you doing, bud?
We didn't get to play our Warhammer game last night.
Oh,
A couple of people called out, and my brother had something going on. Look at this morose looking motherfucker right here.
Hey,
got shit in his cereal.
What's up, man? Weird World War II.
So weird. I don't think we've met. My name is Sean.
Sean Bryan, keeping it weird. That's all I'm doing.
And I'm Hungar. Over on freaking Gaming with ADHD.
I am your master, Lord, and Savior.
Over on Gaming with ADHD, he's like, I've got a lot of people on today because it was the show just started. There's like 7 people watching. And somebody's like, I'm not people, I'm a robot. And I was like, I'm a Hungar. I'm just
Starvarian. Don't forget the keep going.
Starvarian.
No,
Hungar.
No, I just ate an egg sandwich with fried bologna. I'm not Starvarian right now.
Hey, Brian, real quick, in case you don't know, Sean is from Mage's Musings. You got to go check out his channel.
Oh,
You'll
right
absolutely love it.
Oh my God, the Demi Lich is the best.
Nerd.
Yeah.
If you like D&D recaps
up,
with
nerd?
puppets, then I'm your bag. Yeah.
Yeah, go
Guys,
check.
I got some news. Some special news.
Uh-oh.
I just popped my 3D cherry, baby. And the world of 3D printing is fucking magnificent.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bear,
Hey, what's happening, Bear?
We are full up for. I want to say something.
Someone's got a buzz. And I'm not trolling.
Oh, that's
Bear.
just the CIA copters overhead.
Now,
Bear's here now. He knows I'm not doing my homework for his Star Trek game.
Hey, Bear, check the mug out, bro.
You're also muted.
You're
muted,
Bear.
I'm also still not
speaking
trolling.
of Star Trek, have you guys seen Modiphius's Star Trek RPG videos? They are painful.
Well, all RPG videos are painful, bro.
Oh, it's rough.
Oh,
Bear, I can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to fix it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
He's
actually
trolling me.
I just gave away my copy of Modiphius Star Trek game to Bloodworth over on Unscripted Unchained because I knew I was never going to play it.
Bloodworth's cool people.
I mean,
Yeah,
Modifius is I like most of Modifius' stuff, but man, the people who are doing the Star Trek adventures, dude.
Yeah, I actually watched some of those videos
real
with,
quick, guys.
I watched some of those videos with what's his name a while back, and you know, he was all, "Oh, this is how it should be done," and I'm like, "Not on my table."
Yeah.
The other day, I was on Bear's live stream, and it was a good stream. I mean, I didn't stay 7 freaking hours
Yeah, it was 7 hours 23 minutes, man.
that he was on. But here's the thing:
Some shit like that.
how come I can be serious on other people's show, but I can't be serious on mine?
Yeah. You're still muted, bro.
You're serious?
Your XLR cable
I can hear
loose
him.
or something?
You can
What's
hear
up, Mobius?
Oh,
No, I can't. I can't hear Bear. I'm hearing. All I'm hearing
Oh.
is some sort of feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear a buzz. Hold on, let me see something there.
Mobius. That's
Help
that's
me,
a legend. Mobius. Excellent French artist. French, right? French, yeah.
Yeah. Mobius French.
Great. I think he passed, didn't he?
No, I think so.
He's still around?
They're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
There, you're gonna have to speak in it like.
He's a
Yeah, I understood that.
That's international.
Hey, you mean the old Hawaiian good luck sign?
Well, you know, Bear is a polymath.
Bear.
I thought he was French.
He's not.
No, he's not French. He keeps
Good thing we
talking
can
about
all
we
read
can't
East
hear.
Coaster.
No.
Maritimer. That was it.
He always talks about being in French land or whatever.
Well, he lives
So
in
yeah, I
Montreal,
didn't get to
but
play
he's
the
not from
Warhammer
Montreal.
game this
Yeah, it's close
weekend,
enough.
which I was kind of sad. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah.
They all gonna die. I'm gonna be fine, but those bastards, they need to watch out with what they're doing.
I figured
Because
you
I
were
might say
playing-
to hell with it and embrace chaos and just kill them all.
You know, once Bear gets his mic
No.
fixed, his voice is just going to overwhelm all of us. So
His
enjoy it while
voice
it lasts.
always overwhelms all of us. He's got that deep, melodious voice.
He
You
does.
can always turn
He's
it.
got the voice that makes panties drop and lakes
Silky,
form.
soothe radio
Oh.
voice.
The Crafting Gamer, what is up? He found an SDL file for a Necron tomb ship. Holy shit, that's badass, bro.
You
For
gotta share that
for
Discord,
Battlefield
bro.
Gothic? Because I've got the original metal one, but if it's for like 40K, let me
I'm gonna
know.
switch out to better location. The light is all over the place here. I'll be right back.
Man,
We
I
don't care.
am telling you guys, if you can find, I know there's a bunch of underground, like 3D printer groups or whatever, because
Yeah.
it's all out there, bro. I mean, it is all the 40K lines, STLs, everything is there in 3D printing stuff. You just got to
Yeah.
find it.
And sometimes they're like really detailed replica 3D
Yeah.
model.
I mean, they rival the actual, produced stuff.
Yeah,
Woo!
some of them are better than the actual 40K stuff
Yeah.
that Games Workshop put out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is the death nail to the producing miniatures companies kind of.
Yeah, people have been saying that for about a decade.
It's still too expensive for me. This is my price range.
You're muted. No.
Paper standees.
Hey,
Yeah.
those work too, man. Especially, if you're doing role playing, in my role playing games, I don't do minis, man. That's too much. But if you have one adventure, you got like 15 different monsters, and then some of those are multiple.
Oh yeah,
multiple.
yeah.
And you just
I
like,
got-
I'm not painting.
Mages
No.
uses the Legend of the Stick stuff, and
The
that
Order of the
stuff
Stick,
is
yeah.
just
I go through
great.
these things like crazy. Here, like here's a gelatinous cube, right?
What's up, Man of War?
There you go.
They get wrecked. It's like, hey, one penny. I just reprint.
There
it
are
and
some
off we go.
groups that just do 3D scans of official products. Others are built from scratch to as high or higher quality. That's right, nerds. Nerds, I'm gonna have to find you on. I'm gonna have to find you on Discord somewhere. I need.
Hello, minions.
What is up?
Hey, it's my
Man,
spirit
what?
animal.
Hey, I got a
Hey.
question real quick. I got a question for since we're on 3D sort of.
I needed a 3D printed figure of my Hungar the Starvarian image.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah. That would I'd paint that up in a heartbeat.
That'd be awesome.
What's required with the 3D scans? Because I've got some minis from
There, we can hear you now.
80s that I need scanned. What's required? You know,
just go on YouTube and they have videos of showing you how to do that stuff, bro.
Yeah,
well, I mean the hardware.
Shadow don't have time to go on YouTube. He's too busy doing YouTube.
Yeah, there are scanners you can buy. There are things you can do with your phone if you got the right kind. Like that's why I said go on YouTube and just look around.
Talk to Nerd. So a nerd's nerd is like an expert in all this shit. Just reach out to him, Shadow. And
no, I think it's a dude.
Nerd, are you a dude or a chick?
He's a dude.
I don't know.
Or
who knows nowadays? Nerd, what's your pronouns?
What the fuck? Oh my god, that's a first, everybody. Hungar just asked what your pronouns were.
My pronouns are bacon. Bacon. Bear, say something.
You're quiet again, Bear.
Oh, you're a she. Okay, my bad. I thought you were a dude.
I'm a she.
My bad.
You should have said something the other day when we had it.
We're getting crackle and static, Bear. We're not.
I told you Nerd was a chick.
I thought so, but everyone was saying he.
Sorry, Nerd. I swear you were telling me that you're a man. So
they're saying that your voice is manly, Nerd. I would like ostracize them.
I did not say that.
They misgendered you, Nerd. Get them.
I'm sorry, Nerd.
All that matters is Nerd knows her stuff.
She knows her shit.
I'm just saying. You think of Rome often enough?
She probably thinks of Rome more than Shadwell, so she's more of a man than he is.
There's no gender requirement for being a nerd. We're all good here.
No, Rome. There is one for thinking about Rome.
Shadwell don't think about Rome.
Yeah, I'm kind of busy worried about like here and now. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
If you're worried about now, you have to worry about Rome.
Yeah.
If you're worried about now, you have to think about Rome because we're following the same path. Bread and circuses, baby.
I'm thinking of historical events a little after that, more relevant for me.
What up?
I just watched your video, Diver.
Yeah.
Witch Hunter.
Yeah. Were you on Saturday? Because I did not get the notification.
He was on Saturday.
No, I think he was working. He was he
working?
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah, because I always like to play Holy Diver's show just to irritate certain folks.
Your wife. You shouldn't be irritating your wife, man.
Ha! Nerd is a manlier man than Shadwell.
Well, yeah, but you know.
But that doesn't take much.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Manowar, my pronoun is a noun that gets paid for a while. All of your amateur nouns for free.
I love that. I use that scene in the Fifth Element all the time, where he's like, "Identify yourself," and he's like, "I'm a meat popsicle." So I usually, if there's some sort of fucking like, "What's your pronoun?" I put.
Are you a human? No, I'm a meat popsicle.
You classify yourself as human. Oh, I'm a meat popsicle.
Smoke you.
Yeah. My pronouns are fuck you and get fucked.
You know, bringing
Can
up
you be less of an edgelord, bro?
I'm actually the original. I'm old enough to be
is such a great film.
So, yeah.
Okay, so Hungar, hear me out for a second. Have you seen the Heavy Metal movie?
Yes, the original one.
So
we've talked about it. Our favorite scene are the same thing.
Yeah, the taxi cab scene.
Yes,
that movie.
Absolutely.
That movie. Fifth Element.
Now the best scene on that is the bomber.
No.
Oh, the B-17 Hellgirls.
Fifth Element.
That's a good one, but the taxi's better.
Yeah, it's Fifth Element is
a Modifius
driver.
No, it's the other way around, because that skit was taken from what was the French comic that we were just talking about?
Mobius's
French comic series. Because a lot of those early heavy metal were just lifted and translated.
No, that was because Howard Schenken did the artwork for that one, the bird chick. I can't remember her name.
Schenken was awesome.
Yeah, so
American.
It was that kind of story they took from Mobius.
But Fifth Element was Fifth Element was a Mobius comic.
I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Have any of you ever watched Red Dwarf?
Fuck yes, dude!
Yep.
Epic, best sci-fi show ever.
Did you notice that Captain Hollister was actually the cop?
He's also
in the drive-through.
He's also the head of LV 476 and the Uncut Aliens. He runs that colony.
He was also the victim in that one show, that movie Wes Craven did a long time ago about the people in the graveyard. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Wes Craven in the graveyard.
Yeah, where they were like mutants and shit, monsters in the graveyard.
Wes Craven.
Old Wes Craven movie about monsters in a graveyard.
Oh fuck! I think I know what it was. Yeah, no, I'm blanking. I guess Google Foo it is.
I know Dan O'Bannon's last flick was some sort of graveyard thing, but that wasn't Wes. What was was Wes Canadian?
About monsters.
He was American, right?
Who?
Wes Craven, was he Canadian?
I think so.
Don't think so.
I think he studied in the States, but I think
Nightbreed.
Oh
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, no, that's Cronenberg.
Yeah, Cronenberg. But the captain for Red Dwarf, he was the guy. Him and his wife got killed while he was watching wrestling in the house.
I don't remember that.
Huh. Yeah, the shrink killed him.
Captain Stern was great. I like Den too, man. If you're talking, like fantasy sci-fi.
Open it up a preschool.
John Candy voicing Den. Oh, yeah, dude, it was fantastic.
That was pretty funny.
Den,
dude, great Nyborg.
Oh my! You know the way you pilot, man. You know your perception's all fucked, so you just kind of go for it. He still hits the fucking thing. It's like a giant opening, and he still hits the side.
He's gonna be like the GDP of like a major nation on Earth's worth of damage.
The good Nyborg, man.
Somebody was talking about aliens the other day, and I was thinking, and I've said this before, and I say it again, and I say it till the day I die.
I don't trust you.
Probably
I'll come home and see you fucking the toaster.
Probably on a Tuesday, like Justin says, the day I die. If aliens were out there, they would roll up their windows and lock the doors as they fly by Earth.
Yeah.
For real. They would see what is up from the hilt. They would see
hilt deep, huh?
The bullshit that is going on the planet, and they'd be like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah.
How do you know we're not just somebody's some alien kid's science experiment sitting in a jar?
Yeah, and the kid's got a.
How do we know?
And I feel this personally. I feel that life is testing me too much, and life needs to remember that I'm a fucking C student at best. All right, they quit testing me anytime.
You stayed in school long enough for grades?
Kinda.
Grades. He was a little slow.
Earth is the Detroit of the galaxy. No one comes.
It's like shit. I got a convention I gotta go to.
That is
Earth.
Why is it that Detroit and RoboCop was a better Detroit than reality?
Because Detroit and RoboCop
they had RoboCop.
Dallas.
They
actually filmed it in Dallas.
Yeah.
Nerd, that was. Oh, some chick the other day told Justin to gargle on her statue in Conan.
I said okay.
I was like, I'd never heard that in my life, and I almost fell out of my freaking chair.
I didn't even hear what you said. What? Will you repeat that, please?
Some chick told Justin to gargle on her snatch in Conan Exiles the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a
Justin
ladies'
was
man.
talking smack in the chat, and she's like, "You can just gargle on your
Good
snatch."
sir, am a ladies' man. That's why I have this kind of look.
I don't think she was telling you to do that in a nice way.
Shh, shh. I got a delusion.
But I heard that. I read that and I almost fell out of my freaking chair. I was like, that is the funniest.
Thankfully, you had the 4 wheels on the ground, so that didn't happen, right?
That was hilarious.
4 wheels.
The wheels on my chair, genius.
Yeah.
Not everybody plays computer and shit from their bed.
I do, but no.
Justin can't be bothered to sit up. He's like,
I am in a chair right now. Thank you very much.
For the first 6 months,
chairs that have wheels usually have 5в them, not 4.
For the first 6 months,
I was actually talking about this wheelchair, but
oh yeah.
For the first 6 months we did this show, Justin was laying down the whole time. It's like when Bart Simpson got really fat and he's like,
well, that's because when Justin grows up, he wants to be Omenau.
Yeah.
Omenau does lay down a lot.
You're gonna have to join the army and get in shape if you want to be Omenau.
Even if it was a dude from the hill, that was still a great comeback.
Yes, it was.
Comeback, though. The aliens would not visit us, I don't think, unless it was just to wipe us all out.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think maybe they are here, and
they're sitting right
check
there.
out the Saturday show I do to get more into that. But
they're on frickin'. They found the paper mache one in Mexico.
I know, and Raven.
I told you guys it was paper mache
right now, saying that one's actually from like 2013 or some shit. It don't matter. It's all freaking distraction.
I heard on the news or on the radio this morning, there's some company out there that is offering to pay money for people to like send them their ring, like ring on your fucking.
Yeah. I heard that too. Like they're delivering candygrams. Like freaking aliens are out there delivering candygrams. What the fuck? That's
like if you have an alien on ring, we'll pay.
That is the stupidest promotion I've ever heard.
Bo, buddy.
Hey, Bo, how you doing, man? Great game.
Well, apparently
Friday.
Bear couldn't get in, so if you want to hop in.
Yeah.
Well, you're sitting at 10 viewers there, Hungar.
Dude, I was at 12 for a second. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Is it my birthday or something?
We're good to see you back home.
Isn't it Columbus Day down there for you guys?
No, it's Indigenous People Day today.
Yeah,
well,
fuck
that.
Indigenous
people. They manifest destiny, bitches.
Fucking square.
Yeah.
Manifest destiny.
Damn Skippy.
Well, we Justin and I have Thanksgiving. This is Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Oh, there.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear
you. That was a troll.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving.
I told myself I was going to remember that, and I didn't.
Mages, how was dinner with the folks?
It was good. It's a nice turkey. I got a care package, so I got some leftovers.
We heard him for a second, and then he's gone again.
Oh, Bear?
Hey, Mages, how do you cook your turkey?
I don't. I got my mother to do it.
All right, never mind.
Like a real man.
That's right.
All right. So, question: can you hear me? Sorry, I
yes,
hear you guys.
You're coming in beautifully.
Fuck! I had to reboot the whole computer because I just
Take care,
recording
Chris.
a video for my fucking channel. Everything was fine. I came in here and it's like, "Fuck you! No mic for you, bitch." All right, thanks.
I haven't caught that yet.
We heard your mic. It was
CG.
Yeah, it was this page. It wasn't connecting to the mic properly, man. But now it's fine. Just had to reboot.
Fun from the hill.
Here.
Hello, Aaron.
How you doing, Padre?
Happy Thanksgiving to the Canadians. Exactly.
Yeah,
hey, bring up a nerds comment.
That sounds delicious.
Bo's getting sloshed on apple cider.
Ooh, good man.
I disagree with this nerd. I think orcs are pacifists in comparison to us humans.
Yeah. Orcs are just like, I want a party.
Yeah, I was on Bear Show,
That's how it
other
works
day.
out.
And like I was saying, and I was actually serious. I carried on a serious freaking conversation.
I don't
It's
believe
amazing.
you.
It's
I saw part of
astounding.
it.
Yeah.
Blew
He's
my
got video
mind.
evidence.
I've got it's up there. You can go see it. Blew my mind.
He was lucid finally.
Yeah.
What's up, Minister?
He's focused.
Perhaps
You're
he
gonna
just,
love the crafts when we're done.
was
Yeah.
sober.
Roasted breast down.
So, how is anybody doing October?
Oh,
Yes.
no.
As a matter of fact, we've got a challenge with our friend Armstrong from Mad Eye Miniatures. So if you guys are Gaslands or 40K fans, go check out his channel. But this is our 3rd or 4th annual October challenge, and it's incredibly appropriate since his birthday is Halloween.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, my brother.
I was married on Halloween, dude. My first marriage was on Halloween.
Well,
There's
my-
now
the-
you
the
know
guy
where
who
I
married
went
us-
wrong.
He dressed up like the Pope. My wife was a succubus, and I was a zombie, and everybody else was dressed up. It was awesome.
Whoever's trying to join the chat, the room is full at the moment. If anybody bounces out, let you hop right in.
Yeah, I'm not volunteering for that one. I got up early.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Neither am I.
Well, I would, but I'm kind of like the host.
Kinda.
Good for them. Good for them. I'm putting my lawn workers to work right after dinner today, mowing the front and back.
Oh God, here comes Justin. I'm waiting for it, Justin.
I'm
Say
just
it.
laughing. I'm just laughing.
Okay.
I've conditioned him so much.
You
he
are.
just
So
does
we
it
don't
on
have to
himself.
say it. We know exactly what you're going to say.
They're Mexican Americans. I can't
Mexican Americans.
I can't think of them. Well, Alex it doesn't have a girlfriend. He's freaking almost 18, and as far as I know, never had a girlfriend. What the hell is wrong with this planet?
There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe he's wanting to wait until he finds the right person.
Yeah.
Well,
It was
I don't
awesome.
know.
I mean, it was.
I don't
Everybody
get it.
was dressed up, and it was fun.
I don't get it. By the time I was 14, I had several.
Yeah, Shadwell.
Maybe he's smart.
He's
You know,
smart.
he's got limited money.
We weren't
He's
talking
like-
about smarts. When are you going to bring that into the equation? Smarts has
Maybe he's a
nothing
late
to do-
bloomer, right? He's a late bloomer. You know.
As long as he blooms, you know.
Well, I tell you,
want
you want them
grandkids.
to go. You want them to go through puberty. Sit them down in front of the TV. Put Life Force on.
That Life Force will do it, dude. That'll
And
knock
make,
something
them,
loose.
and make them watch Army of Darkness too.
It's not the same thing.
dude. Evil Dead 2.
No,
Yes.
all young men should watch Army of Darkness just to know
for
what
the
a man
line.
It is. It's a great
Pillow
film.
talk, baby. Pillow talk.
Yeah.
Look up.
First you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me.
What?
Blood.
Hello.
I thought you liked Army of Darkness, baby.
I love Army of Darkness. Give me some sugar, baby.
It's just what we call pillow talk, baby.
Yeah.
I
Army
actually
Darkness
had
is
I
great.
actually had the Undead Horde box set from Games Workshop back when they were awesome, and I actually made my Undead Army in homage to that movie. Whereas every skeleton was in some sort of pose, let's just say, all different sorts of humorous poses, and unfortunately, I don't have them anymore. And I guarantee that box set is going for at least $100. Such a shame.
I tell you, to this day at my gaming table, at some point, whenever I'm describing something, someone at the table will say, "It's a trick. Get an axe." Like they just can't help but quote Army of Darkness at that moment in time whenever the tension is building.
Yeah, I did a review.
There's going to be a time where people are saying that they don't know the reference. It's just like it's a trick.
Yeah, it's becoming ubiquitous now. It's
Bruce
amazing.
Campbell was so awesome. He wrote the foreword to the version of Deadlands that I have.
Yeah.
He just
Weird
wrote.
West, man.
He
Right
just
here.
wrote a Sergeant Rock versus the Army of Darkness, and that motherfucker. I'm a huge Sergeant Rock fan. I used to have
Yeah, I
every
was too.
series he was ever in. He had never read a fucking rock book in his life because it was written like ass. I mean, it's a funny show if it's a funny book if you just read it, you know, on its own, not with
Yeah.
Sergeant Rock and Easy. He did not know shit about Sergeant Rock and Easy Company, man. Didn't even get the characterization of them at all. But if you don't give a shit, it's a decent read. It's a Army of Darkness kind of feel read to it.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned that, Holy Diver. We just reviewed that movie yesterday on the Cigar DM show, and it was the first time I saw it, and I don't get what everybody. I mean, I get there's it's a fun movie,
Dude,
but the dialogue was written like
Shadow. Stop.
Yeah,
you will be ostracized and booted, and you will run you out on a rail.
Not bad mouth.
Shadow, my brother.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Shadow, my brother, in peace and love in Jesus. Do not talk shit about Big Trouble in Little China. That's one of my top 10 faves, and it directly connects to my number one.
Are we talking Big Trouble or Army of Darkness?
Banzai.
Big Trouble.
What's your number one?
Buckaroo Banzai, which is the same writer.
Oh, dude, Buckaroo. It's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be the sequel.
There's rumor that the Big Trouble in Little China script was the original Buckaroo Banzai versus the World Crime League script that they rewrote because they couldn't get the money to make the Buckaroo film. But there's also another rumor that says had they made the World Crime film, there was going to be a sequence where Blue Blaze regular Jack Burton shows up in the Pork Chop Express to get them out of some trouble.
Be awesome.
Okay, let me clarify just a bit. Kim Cattrall's lines were absolute dog water.
They're supposed to be. She's supposed to be annoying. She's supposed to be like just
you're not
to get together.
Then for that they'll get a double thumbs up.
Jack Burton's meant to be an idiot and a bully. The actual hero of the story is his friend.
Yeah.
That's the hero.
Wang, absolutely. Wang was awesome.
Wang's the best, man.
Yeah.
Oh, no, my favorite
Come on, Dave. 2,000 years, not one girl fits the bill. You must be doing something seriously wrong.
Hey. Sorry about that. I couldn't hit the button in time.
The hell was your Shadow? Did the car race break out in front of you, Shadow?
Yeah. No, that's my backyard. That's a regular.
Nerd knows what's going on.
No, he had beans for breakfast. Yeah.
Those are
you telling nerd.
No, I had beans for dinner last night, but
either way.
Was I the only one who got like the vibe?
Yes,
that,
you're the only one.
Yeah,
you're the only one on planet Earth that doesn't like.
I would love to hear what Shadow's vibe is. What's the vibe, Shadow?
Did anybody get the vibe that Wang was like a grown-up short round?
Yeah, sure.
No.
Why not?
Yeah.
That works. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
because
they
wanted to bring Jackie Chan over for it, but he turned down.
No,
at the time he had bad experiences in North America.
You tell him, Squirrel.
What are you gonna do? Send an army of squirrels? I've already got one there. I got one here.
Squirrel Girl took down Dr. Doom in Marvel Comics, but
nobody takes down Victor Von Doom.
All things involving Squirrel Girl.
Victor Von Doom goes down more than a drunk girl at prom. What are you talking about?
And now let me explain to you the rule that John Byrne established when he took back over Fantastic Four comics with one panel or a couple of panels, which was anytime Doom is defeated, even if you took the mask off and saw the face,
it was a Doom bot.
That's the rule.
It's always a Doom bot. Or remember, Nick Fury always had one of those life model decoys.
There's a great sequence where Doom comes back from having been gone in space when Byrne took over Fantastic Four, and he lines up all the Doom bots, and he's walking down the row of them, and he stops and he looks at one of them who's got a scratch on his armor. He's like, "Why is this?" And the Doom bot's like, "Oh my lord, it was Arcade, the mercenary killer, lit a match off of me." And why was he not destroyed immediately? Well, we thought we would have need of him. Doom says nothing. Doombot shakes, falls to pieces, and Doom goes, "Doom needs no one," and walks out. That's fucking Doom.
Well,
baby.
To be fair, Dr. Doom needs one person, his mommy. He's got some major mommy issues.
Come on, man.
Come on, everybody needs their mom.
I know, I hear you, but I mean, he plays
there underneath it all.
But he's a total mama's boy. And
did anybody read Doom 2099?
Of course.
Okay, fucking love that comic.
I love that dude. He's like, I'm so sick of these fucking Doom bots walking in all the time. Destroy that. It's so great.
I don't know what's going on with the show today, but we've actually
thanks, Holy Diver. Let me
don't acknowledge them. It's bad.
I didn't grow up watching Big Trouble. I saw it for the first time yesterday.
So what?
It doesn't matter. It's a great movie.
It's a great film.
I saw that in the movie theater with my mom and my mother.
Well,
this was back in the 80s. When my mother watched that, she loved it so much. We stayed in the seats for the next showing. We didn't even get up. We watched it.
And what's great about that movie, it was all filmed in studio.
Really?
Oh, except for the exteriors they did in San Francisco, yeah.
Yeah, but everything was filmed in studio.
It will come out no more. What? Well, what will come out no more?
Black Shadow's defense. You mean oil? No, I mean Black Blood of the Earth.
Black Blood of the Earth.
Outstanding, Wang.
Was it 9 Demon Bag?
Gentlemen, in
bag.
Shadow's
Come on.
defense, the best movies are not great when you go in not necessarily in the right frame of mind for them.
True.
Yeah,
That's-
and Shadow hasn't been in the right frame of mind since. What year
I
were you
don't-
born, Shadow?
I don't know what you were expecting out of it, Shadow. but,
67.
The nom.
No,
Well,
no, I
60.
Back
I see it the same way I do a lot of movies. There's when we first see it, we're at a certain stage and point in our life to where it's going to affect us differently than if we saw it for the first time as our
It's
jaded
true.
older selves.
Because
No,
I cannot think of a modern
But we're
movie that I
talking
love as
about
much
Big
as
Trouble
like
in Little
that.
China.
Well, here's my experience with Big Trouble in Little China. I saw it for the first time in the 80s, like most of you, and I loved it. It was like, oh my God, this movie is amazing. I was a teenager. And then I watched it again something like 10 years later, and I had a more serious mindset when it came to watching movies. And I was like, this movie's garbage. Then I watched it again 10 years later. So this movie's the best thing ever because I was a little more.
Big Trouble in Little China will
casual.
always have a special place in my heart because when that movie came out on VHS, the house that we had in Kentucky when I was staying with my biological father, burnt down on April Fool's Day of all
I'll show you
freaking
guys
days.
something.
So I was over there. I was over at a friend's house for like a week while we were figuring out what was
Hey,
going
why do you
on,
have a
what we're
poster
gonna
of me
do
on
with
your
their
wall?
living area. And they rented that movie, and that was the first time I saw that movie. And I thought it was great. It was something to get my mind off of my complete collection of the Beatles when I was younger, getting burnt to a crisp and everything I owned gone.
No.
That
You're
movie
supposed to
does hold a special place in my heart.
You're supposed to celebrate your complete collection of the Beatles getting burnt.
You know,
wrong with you? Are you insane?
when you're in middle school,
They're not the Kinks. The Kinks rocked.
Are
The
you
Beatles
fucking
suck.
mental?
No.
Yes, he is. He's clearly
Like,
So
demonstrating.
many
that.
shows of this
Have
exact
you
topic.
listened to the Kinks?
Yes.
The Kinks
Yes,
rock.
Come Dancing is one of my favorite songs in the fucking history of the 80s, and I love all the stuff they did before that. Lola is a fucking icon, but the Beatles are the fucking Beatles, man.
They suck.
Justin, I'm gonna give you a little life advice. You
Go
don't,
watch your Yellow Submarine or whatever, bro.
You can like
Yellow
multiple
Submarine is a
things.
great
And you
film.
don't have to burn down the stuff that you don't necessarily like as much as your favorites. You can like multiple things. It's a thing.
This is
you
a
do.
lie. There's
You're
only
getting
one movie,
too
only
rational.
one song,
Yeah, Justin
only
likes-
one poster,
Justin
only
likes
one
men.
building.
Justin likes men, and he's going to tear down everything besides that.
Oh, okay. Well, you're in Canada, Justin. It's okay. You're safe.
To be honest, I'm actually more of a Paul McCartney and Wings fan, but you cannot deny the impact they had
I will
musically
give.
and culturally.
I'm
It
more
was-
of Peter Gabriel in
Genesis.
Genesis.
Wings.
I used to work with a guy and I did private security who basically explained to me one day at length how U2 was a better band than the Beatles. To which I looked at him and I let him speak his whole piece, and I said, dude, if the Beatles were around today, they wouldn't cover a U2 song. U2 covered a Beatles song. That's how amazing the Beatles are.
I've always been a bigger Stones fan.
The Stones are great. Look, whatever you like is
My
different.
favorite.
You
band.
gotta listen to
Deny
Meatloaf.
The
Nothing
value
but
of the
Meatloaf.
Beatles
I'm
to
a
the
punk-
history
I'm
of
like-
modern music is just
Punk rock
nonsense.
to me.
Yeah.
That's like saying Christianity had no effect on Western civilization. It's just
Yeah, the Beatles made popular music what popular music was.
No,
They made rock and roll.
absolutely. Yeah. They
very
redefined so many things.
Yeah.
Well, they
I'm
also
not
dared
way,
to break from their
Thor,
mold.
this is how
right?
Shadow felt when we just went off on him about fucking Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
In case you're wondering for
No,
a
not at
comparison
all.
in that emotion.
Okay, so here's something for you guys. We're all
I'm totally
roughly
fine.
the same
I
age.
think you're both wrong, though. Shadow's
okay.
wrong
You're
about
allowed
not
to be-
liking
you're
Big
allowed to
Trouble in
make
Little
errors,
China, and you're
Justin.
wrong for liking.
I didn't
the
say I
Beatles.
didn't like it.
So
I
here it
just
is,
said
here it
that I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. It was a fun movie. But
What is
Then
your
why are you
favorite?
naysaying it?
What is your favorite gaming music? Like for me, like when I'm wargaming or whatever, like Dio. Like when I'm fantasy role playing or something, listening to Dio and shit like that.
honestly, the original and the most prolific gamer band was Blue Oyster Cult. I don't know of any other band that
Yeah.
actually wrote songs about role-playing games.
Yes,
Go
Veteran
check
of
out
the
the
Second
Marshall
War is a
Plan.
great song.
The Marshall Plan is literally about a gamer who goes to a concert. His girlfriend runs off with the band. he decides to be a famous rocker the next day, and thus was the legend of Johnny written.
I will play what I listen to when I play war games. Because I always
woke up. It's the wrong national anthem from that time period.
Hungar, do you see the shirt I'm wearing?
I always play the Russians when I play World War II games and war games, man.
Santa Stalin.
No,
Yes,
Santa
that's what
Putin.
Be careful, he will put on a Santa outfit.
Yeah,
No.
there it goes.
There it comes.
I put on a shirt you guys all love.
Uh-oh.
It's his Putin shirt.
Nobody wants to see that, Hungar.
Well, that's why he went off camera.
Lots of people want to see that. That's why my OnlyFans.
That might even get Justin to sit up.
Okay. True story.
Well, at
story.
least
True
rise
story.
to the occasion.
Okay, true story. I tried to create an OnlyFans for my cats.
That was a good one.
I tried to make an OnlyFans about my 2 cats when I got them last year because everyone was like, "You should do more with your kittens." So I took pictures and put them up on OnlyFans, made videos. OnlyFans denied the fucking account and deleted it.
I've got an OnlyFans with foot
I
pics.
probably thought it was bestiality or something.
So much for their theory that it's
God,
not.
look at
Oh
that.
my god! Get the one with him on the horse, man. Topless on the horse. Get that on.
Dude, I bought James one of him topless
No,
on
it's
a
on a
bear,
bear.
riding
on the
across
bear,
the river.
yeah. Oh,
And it's
bear.
like a full print shirt, so the entire shirt is just printed of Putin riding a freaking bear across the river.
You need
I
to
wear
get
that.
one with him and Xi Jinping as Winnie the Pooh, like together, hanging out.
Oh no, man. Oh,
It's gonna be a beautiful day, folks.
It is a beautiful day.
It is. This day is glorious.
Well, I tell you, I'm gonna bail out because I gotta go do something with the kiddos. But that'll leave someone. Oh my God, there's Santa,
Yeah.
the starter.
There you go.
Let
fucker.
someone
Yeah,
else
that's
Myth
that's
the
a more
legend.
appropriate visual given his beard.
All right, guys.
Okay,
right,
see you
Brian. We'll see you
later,
real
man.
soon.
Glad to see
buddy.
you home, Hungar. Glad to see you home, brother.
Yeah, so freaking literally.
Take it easy, guys.
Yeah.
Be good.
Kill a commie for mommy. Okay. All right.
Nice. Yeah, I don't like commies.
I
Hey, I used
support.
to actually have that shirt.
All right. Who wants to hop in the stream? I know one of y'all fuckers is out there. Excuse my language.
Who was trying to pop in?
No idea.
How do you not know?
Does it tell you? Does it tell you who's trying to come in?
Not just said somebody was trying to join.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's potentially
Fucking
sketchy.
chat roulette.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, Bo, I was never. I mean, I had. I think the album "It's Hard" by the Who, and a couple others, but I just, I don't know. They weren't my cup of tea.
I think I
Who
saw the
is it?
Who live on their 3rd retirement tour. I think was when I finally saw them.
Their 3rd retirement tour? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Just
what I
tired.
remember.
Why ain't any of y'all motherfuckers talking about the Eagles?
Why are we not talking about the Eagles?
The
I've never been a
Eagles?
fan.
Why
Did you say
would
the
we
Eagles?
talk about
Are
the
we
Eagles?
talking the
Eagles
band?
are a great band. I
Fucking awesome.
one time was standing on a corner
Oh.
in Winslow, Arizona, and it was such a fun sight to see.
I love that band. I love that band.
Eagles are a fine band. I mean, you know.
I feel like
Nobody
one
was
of the
talking
number
about because
one-
nobody brought them up.
They're
Yeah,
one of
the,
the number one
the-
selling albums, one of the number one selling bands in the history of music.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Desperado album is one of my all-time favorites.
Hotel California, on a dark desert highway, Cool Whip and a bear. I mean,
What do you say, Bear? Do you have any Cool Whip?
No, I
Cool
don't.
whip.
Sorry. Cool whip.
Cool
I have
quip.
a cool whip.
What's up, Bo? How you doing?
Hold on a second.
Good afternoon.
How was your hike?
nobody's ever ready to come on the show when they come on the show. It's like
I am.
had mic issues.
What-
Bo's not
What
ready. I
have you
mean,
been smoking this morning?
I got pictures. Mrs. Paints Minis wanted to go up the canyon to see the leaves change. And when your wife wants to go see the Aspens, you take your wife up the canyon and see the Aspens. I think it's a federal law. So
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank God
It used to be.
I live
It
where
used to
I
be you
live
tell her to get
at the
back in the
moment.
kitchen and make a sandwich.
Do you know
Electric
what,
Ladyland, Jimi Hendrix.
you know
Yes.
what they
if
call,
I tell my wife to
Not-
get in
not
the
a fan of
kitchen,
Hendrix.
she'd knock me silly, and it would be well deserved.
do you know what
Yeah,
they
you
Bo's
call
see-
got
people
Bo's
when they see
make sure the
foliage
wife's
in
happy, so
Maine?
he gets away with spending all of his time by himself painting minis.
It's a rare occurrence. I'm actually working on a job application right now, so. But I took a break to come say hi to you guys.
You're leaving the mental ward?
No, I'm moving to a different mental ward.
Ah,
Where are you located, Bo?
Better pay, better hours.
he's in Utah.
Utah.
It's better. It's I don't know. It's a new opportunity. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Instead of tasering random padded room individuals, he gets to tase former government employed padded room individuals.
That's the funny. The security guys have tasers. I've never had a taser, but I have had shots with things like droperidol and Haldol and
Yeah, that's
Ativan
all the
and all kinds of medications that make the drool come out both sides of your mouth. I'm a big fan. We had one guy years ago.
You're a big fan of injecting yourself.
Now I don't know.
Injecting other people, man. It's freaking awesome.
I don't know. I don't know if this is personally true because I would never do anything like
You're
this.
definitely not getting
A friend of mine
like
apparently said that he was in a rehab when he was younger
Yeah.
for anger issues. And what my friend said is when him and his buddy wanted to get a little, loopy, they would fake fight in the middle of the hallway.
Right.
And they'd come in and just like dose them up with a bunch of stuff, and then they were happy for.
Yeah, honestly, that typically works about once before the staff gets onto it. And what we do then is we get the doctor to take away all of the injectable medication from their prescriptions.
Well, this was back in the 80s.
Yeah, I said I've had it work once before. Typically, when the patients are kind of med-seeky, they'll start getting agitated, and then after that, what I tell them is that they're all out of medications, but they can take 4 hours in the rubber room that smells like pee. They're welcome to go wallow in their own urine for a while, or somebody. I'm not kidding. It sounds like a trope, but in our old seclusion room, we had one of those little portable black lights we brought in there and shined it in that rubber room, and that room shined like a Jackson Pollock painting. I am not even kidding, man. Every kind of bodily fluid was in that room, and I mean all the bodily fluids were in that room.
The way you said that sounds like
a weekend there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the way you said that sounds like a Blue Oyster Cult song. The Room of Unknown Pee.
Like urine, feces, semen, blood. Never had it all.
It's like the old guy goes to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "Hey,
I
need a blood, urine, and stool sample." And he's like, "What?" And the old lady's like, "He wants your underwear."
Urine, semen, and stool.
What a cocktail!
This truly is a chaotic neutral live stream. I didn't expect the conversation to go that direction.
Well, yeah,
it's only Monday. Just wait till Friday.
Name the show.
You named the show, Mages.
I did. Yes.
Why did you do that?
Because he came on.
Because it's appropriate. You can't think of a better name for it.
Hey, it feels good being able to influence another channel like that. Just ask the James Gang.
Is he still the James Gang, or has he changed it again?
He said that's
he's
forever.
Still the James Gang.
You're only allowed to change your channel name so many times.
I will never be changing the channel. I'll make a new channel before I'll do that. It's me and the boy forever. I don't care what part of the world he gets stationed to or what have you. It's always going to be that. But for DM James, that was I don't know how he didn't think of that. I mean, it's so freaking appropriate.
It is a bit appropriate.
That's actually pretty cool. I haven't actually been on any of his streams in a while. I haven't been spending a lot of time on the tube of views.
I know you haven't. You weren't on my show at all, like for the last 2 weeks.
Well, honestly, Hungar, you typically have your show during my sleep schedule. You know, I do work the night shift.
On the night shift, Jackie.
Look, if I have to become down to sleep or being on your I love you guys, but I mean, like Shadow always tells me, Shadow, every other word out of Shadow's mouth is, Bo, get some sleep. Bo, get some sleep. I don't want to sleep I want to do gaming stuff, right?
Yeah, but at some point, if you don't, you end up where you work.
That's true. You end up with bipolar.
If you ever do that Big Trouble in Little China game, I want on the short list of people to play in it.
You know what? That would be like I could wedge that into my idea for campaigns, because I want all my campaigns to have an underlying Cthulhu element. So right now it's weird science fiction. The next one is going to be a alternate British Civil War, where the absolute monarchists win, and it ends up being going back to like a sort of a Solomon Kane.
You know, I'm there. I got the hat and everything.
That sounds interesting.
After that will be a Hyborian Bronze Age Mesoamerican. And then we can swing back around and do an alternate 1980s with some nice cyberpunk elements and some Call of Cthulhu stuff. It'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah. Oh, definitely call me in.
I was talking about something on Bo's channel, or not Bo, Bear's channel the other day, about how I'd like to get a game in where it was like GMs who are actually playing the game and doing it on a live stream, and it changes like round robin who's running the game. Like,
oh, you mean like something good?
Yeah, each person will do like a 5-game session, and then it'll switch over to the next GM. So the GMs
the same game world, though. That would be interesting.
It could be, or it could be a different game world.
I would really like to be in a collaborative GM game where we stick with the same world and just see, where each person would take it. You know what I mean?
And I'd want to stream it. I'd want it to be streamed.
Mm-hmm. I have mixed feelings about a streamed game. I'm supposed to do a streamed game tonight with Abe.
Congrats. I've been seeing the post for that regularly.
But it's kind of like homebrew rule set. Yeah, but I'm afraid that I'm going to say something wrong, and then the S-Man is going to jump over my shit for being a bad role player.
So ignore him.
Let him.
Ignore him. Fuck him.
Dude, I've been in your games, okay? He has no idea what he's talking about.
I want to call my thing like
in particular.
I want to call my thing like Beyond the DM screen or something like that, where it's gaming by GMs for GMs.
Right. Oh, that would be that's kind of like what like a Table Breakers type thing.
Kind of
gatekeepers.
Yeah, we do that on Table Breakers, but I have a problem with one shots. If I have to spend 8 hours making a character for a 3-hour game session, that's a complete and utter waste of my freaking time.
15 minutes making a character.
8 hours making a character.
For Exalted, for Pathfinder, for
if you got to reread the rule book, and you're actually trying to manufacture a character.
If you're talking about a game you've never played, like Exalted, never played it, it was I did my homework. I wanted to make a great character and have fun with it and give it a fair shake, but to only get an hour and a half in one session and an hour and a half in the next session, when you cut out all the intros and all that other stuff, and recaps and stuff like that. It's just not a fair expenditure of time. And then the following, after we do the two-hour sessions, we do a critique of the game, and I'm like, I need more time to have an opinion, especially when you've got 5 people in the game playing, and the GM's got to allocate a fair amount of time to each player, so you could be potentially waiting 5 minutes per player per turn or something like that, or per allotment of time. You're looking at really only doing nothing more than listening, and every 25 minutes you get to do something. It's
See, no, I don't want to do a one shot. I want, like, when the person who's running, when it's that person's time to run the game, their character can either be an NPC or their character can be off doing something else on their own.
Right.
And you run like 5 games, and then somebody takes it over from there and run 5 games. And then the next person and the next person. So it'll be like a 5-week session for each GM.
Sign me up.
Well, my thoughts regarding that, Hungar, was if you had a consistent group, and especially if you had a group of really experienced gamers, you could, if somebody wanted to take a break for a while and they start to get, some DM burnout, and if you had another game ready to go, then you could that burnout GM could take a couple weeks off and work on their campaign while somebody else was doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah, see, I wasn't even thinking about using the same game, same setting until Shadow brought it up, and that's
the setting.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
I think the setting and the system need to be consistent.
The same campaign, same characters and everything.
Yeah, it would be some work, but I think
something like that could be interesting if you had sort of an educational purpose. It's like, here, show everybody different DMing styles.
Yeah,
that's what we try to do on Table Breakers, as well as showing off different games. But like I said, if you're picking a game that is really in the minority of the population who actually plays it, that's why I always will use Traveler in that setting, in that forum with Table Breakers. I'm going to be.
I would like to do a cyberpunk-esque game.
Ooh, Cyberpunk Red. If you want to play Cyberpunk Red, color me in. Or Cyberpunk 2020, pardon me. The older one, whichever one the older one was. I think 2020.
2020.
The Lawful Evil streams Friday night.
Yeah, isn't that Legion's stream is Lawful Evil? No, Legion's not evil. He's more objective. So he's the lawful neutral.
What's up, Max? Long time no see, brother.
He's neutral evil. He's evil for evil's sake.
Max is evil for evil's sake.
He is a Capellan.
No, he doesn't fall into the category of evil. He's I put him in the neutral category, but he's not chaotic neutral.
All right, so
neutral.
No, I wouldn't say lawful neutral.
And he's not true neutral.
We need to get together.
All that leaves is chaotic neutral, neutral evil, or neutral good.
He could be chaotic good.
He's not chaotic.
No, he's lawful neutral.
I think he's
using the wrong game.
I don't know, man. I've talked to Max extensively off camera, and I know there's a lot of good in that man.
I'm not saying there's not a lot of good in him. I love him. He's a play cousin.
Max is objective, though, because he will listen to a point of view. He's laughing at being called objective, but he will listen to a point of view and hear it out and say whether or not he agrees.
Max is my boo. Max. Doro needs to watch out for me and Max.
You're using the wrong system.
Max is my internet.
You only need to know he's Capellan and thus filthy scum.
That is true.
That's the joke.
That's true. Is that how you pillow talk your boo there?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
You're evil Capellan.
He's I'm Draconis Combine.
I think he just called you a masochist there Max.
Bring
out the camp sound.
Squirrel, you're lawful good, bro. Squirrel Hermit is lawful good.
No, Squirrel is chaotic good.
You're Anakin Skywalker, an easily manipulated dupe that freaking regrets everything he did after his entire life.
I got a game.
Hungar's chaotic neutral.
Culture.
All right. Shadow, I have no idea what you would be. Mages, you'd be.
Well,
lawful.
everybody calls me the paladin. Trust me, that's only in gameplay.
Mages would be lawful evil because he is the demi-lich.
Hello, minions.
Exactly. I love that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Bear.
Good luck.
What the fuck would Bear be?
Gaming with ADHD calls me lawful chaotic.
I'd say that you're more like neutral good.
Oh God, no. No,
I don't know.
Never in a million.
No,
years
Bear is
would be
chaotic
neutral.
good. Bear is
Yeah,
chaotic
that's what I was
good.
thinking. That's
best,
exactly
I'm
what I was thinking,
chaotic good.
mages.
Bo. I don't know. I don't know
He's neutral good. Easy neutral good.
I know that I would probably be the dwarf fighter in the party.
Good for its own sake. Well, I'd like to think that there's good in the universe.
There's good in the universe. Mages would be the mage. Bear would be the barbarian. Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck?
I'm not a fucking barbarian.
Because you're a big, bald, burly, bearded man.
Yeah, but fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah, and you speak like one too.
I'm educated. I'm civilized. I'm cultured. I'm the fucking barbarian. Fine, fuck you. I'll be the barbarian.
That's right.
I think he's more like the bard.
I'm a rage fuck you when you're not looking, but that's
I
fine.
think he's the old
You see
school
why
bard.
you're the barbarian?
Thank you, Shadow. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The bard.
Anytime.
Shadwell would be the paladin. Bo would be the ranger. Justin would be the lawful evil cleric who charged people to heal them.
That will be 2 coppers, please. I'm not saying it's a lot. I believe in socialized medicine.
I would be the
You've
dwarf
got to pay
fighter.
the administration fees.
Wait, whoa.
Hungar, you're the dwarf wizard.
Roll that back. You are the dwarf. Not would be, you are.
You are.
I get some
Because
strong
you're
no
Just
vibes off
because
of
you're
it.
almost 6 feet tall doesn't mean you're not a dwarf.
I'm only 5'8". I'm nowhere near 6 foot tall. you
Oh,
bastard.
okay. You just proved my point. You are the friggin' dwarf.
I could have been taller if I hadn't stopped growing.
That's true.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That's
I've heard
usually
that.
how
That's
it
a
works.
thing.
That's true. That's true.
I think we're breaking Bear.
Oh no.
Hey.
No.
He said I'm a
Yeah,
troll.
See, that's what's funny.
Taking Thor's
That's what's funny because while I may play a paladin on TV, I've got more rogue than anybody here.
I like what what Max is saying. In D&D world, it'd be a cleric, where especially priest, fanatical zealot of some god, whichever one would take him.
The fanatical zealot of heathen dog.
What's the? Jeez. I was going to say Aristotle, the god of civilization in Emperor Vale, but that works too.
Huh?
But see, that's how rogue I am. I could play the paladin on TV.
So we need to get together and think about this game that I want to do.
We need to, do we? We need.
How many people?
Yes. Clock is
Yeah,
ticking.
Your
sure.
life's
How many
goal
people we
now.
want to have, and what type of setting we want to run? It's got to be,
No more than 7. No more than 7, man. And even
I'd
that's
say 7, 8 tops. Yeah, 7, 8 tops.
I'm more of a fan of 5, but the
There's
DM
got,
four
there's
players.
got to be enough. We want to have it where it's a consistent party size.
Hey, ask
And
Bo. I
you
don't
gotta
miss.
cap the DM
If I sign up
as
for a game,
a player.
I'm in it to win it.
Yeah.
I don't. What kind of setting do we want to do? The DM is going to change every 5 weeks, Squirrel. That's
You know
the
what?
thing.
I would suggest something that allows the game to go to different locations easily, just so that if the GM wants to, something with portals or
Star
something like
Trek.
that.
Star Trek.
So, Star Trek's a good example where you could, if you wanted to do it episodic for a little while, or the other GM's like, yeah, I'm tired of this fantasy crap. I'm gonna toss the players into freaking modern day Earth or something like that.
So
Okay.
Rift.
Galaxy.
Yo, how you doing, buddy?
Something like that, maybe. I'm thinking Shadows of Brimstone personally, but that's not even a role playing game. But
how about something like Stargate?
I really am not a fan of Stargate, but if you could do something that was Stargate like, I didn't like the
I don't like the TV show Stargate. I think it's ridiculous. The movie was
the
decent.
movie was freaking a masterpiece.
The movie was decent,
the way they did certain things, it was just I wasn't a fan of the cast, and they could have gone in
you don't like that
of different directions that would have made the show awesome. But
you don't like
they
that,
kept doing things that I just couldn't get on board with.
You don't like that great masterful piece of science fiction brought to you by the same people that made The Outer Limits?
Are you talking about Stargate?
Yeah.
I loved Outer Limits, but Stargate just didn't grab me. Although I did like, was it Stargate Universe or something like that? I kind of like that one.
That was on for like 12 episodes.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Cal? Long time no see.
That show was terrible.
Cal, what's up, buddy?
Well, it was really terrible because it had the Stargate.
It's on one of the streaming services. Watch Stargate Universe again and think about it from a perspective of resource management. Like
later, Max.
Like you should ever do that while watching a TV show. Have you ever watched television? Hey, I'm a barista and I have a five bedroom room apartment in New York.
I like that show.
Again on the Voyager?
Sliders. You guys remember Sliders?
Yeah, that's an example. That is a very good example of what I was talking about. That show was great. Something that allows the GM some freedom. Although sticking to one world could be a lot of fun. Exploring it and allowing the GM to build a country or a land of his own on the same world with a lot of the same principles. Like how magic works or what races exist and don't exist or something like that. But something that just allows a change of pace or a change of scenery as opposed to being stuck in like a Thieves World situation where you had a bunch of different writers, but they're all talking about this one city.
Well, Man of War just picked a game for us. He said we got to run strawberry shortcake berries to market.
We're not playing. We're not playing Hello Rainbow Kitty, Hello Kitty,
Island Adventure.
Yeah.
Only if we want to get Shauner mad at us again.
You could
play this game on.
You could mash up My Little Pony, G.I. Joe, and Transformers using that system.
Isn't that an actual thing? Isn't there a
Renegade Games puts out the My Little Pony game, the G.I. Joe game, and the Transformers game? Oh yeah, and the Power Rangers game using their Essence system. So
if we're going to be the Power Rangers, I get to be the White Ranger.
Oh fuck! He stole my line.
What's up, you old geek?
You're the Pink Ranger.
Again, wow, we got a lot of long time no sees today.
I'd be the White Ranger. It'd be like Black Power, Green Power, Red Power.
Where's my tiki torch?
The Key and Peele skit about that. How the guy was the green Falcon, and they kept calling him Black Falcon.
Oh, that Key and Peele.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Black Falcon. I'm not the Black Falcon. My Falcon's color is green. Okay, Black Falcon.
That's so good.
That's because what was it in comic books? They'd always have like the black character.
Oh, that was a really funny meme going around about that. I'll have to post on the Discord about how every comic book superhero group needs a token black superhero with black in his name. You got a Black Falcon, Black Lightning, Black Mamba, Black whatever.
Black Mamba. I think
Black Mamba is a marital aid, but that's okay.
Yeah. I thought that was the name of a porno guy or something. Black Mamba.
Black Mamba.
I would be surprised if there was like a Marvel character named Black Mamba.
There is a Marvel character named Black Mamba, and it's a woman, and she's white. It's part of the Serpent Society.
Wow.
Yeah, shadow powers.
That's racist.
That's only Marvel. Only Marvel would have.
She hosts parties that sell things that take that take batteries, right?
The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of that bitch.
Well, if you take Luke Cage's superhero name and add black in front of it, it becomes Black Power, man.
Black Cage.
Ow.
Black
I know, right? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, this
Pages
seems
is just stunned.
This seems like a turn.
Pages was stunned for 1 to 4 rounds.
Oh.
Sorry, what was
I
that?
just figured out the theme music for today's stream.
I said Sean was stunned for 1 to 4
What
rounds.
was that, Bear?
The
What
theme
was
of
that,
the
Bear?
stream today. Now, I want to get this game going.
Well,
Bear said
listen,
it'd be available in
listen.
November.
If you wanted to do a game like this, when I said it was available, it was to run a couple of one-offs and not get involved in a campaign of constant revolving people in the same world. That wasn't what I agreed to. It's changed.
That would be fun.
If we were going to do that, then I would highly recommend we do some sort of Dungeons and Dragons and let the dice fall where they may if a guy wants to take us to another plane or something like that, because it'll give us a nice common base touchstone we can all relate to. Plus the audience can relate to it as well because of the OSR contingent sort of connection of, hey, they're playing whatever version of D&D and I get what all this shit is. And that could be something that could be fun. You could take a base world, like start it off in Greyhawk or please not Mystara, please for the love of Jesus, not Mystara. And then go from there and then let the game go where it goes. That's what I would suggest.
I could get on that. I could totally get on board with that if it's 1 or 2E, preferably 1E because 1E is better in my opinion. However, I like the idea of like a brand new world. That way we could actually take credit for.
I'm designing my own shit. I can't create a whole new world for something else when I'm in the middle of designing my own shit for my world.
When it's your turn to run the game, if you want to do it in your own world, then you have the players go through a plane.
Yeah, I mean that's
plane jumping. That's the great thing about D&D. I agree with Bear on that. And I don't know if I'd want to do first or second at D&D because it's very crunchy for an online game. I'd want to do something
OSC.
Yeah.
I don't own the books. I don't see my budget opening up for that.
You don't need to own the books.
I haven't played D&D. I haven't played D&D since 2nd edition. So that would have been what 25 years ago.
2nd edition.
The last time you played,
25.
98. That's when TSR was winding down. Yeah.
The last time I played D&D probably would have been like 95, maybe.
John says we have revolving DMs for our Saturday OSC Discord games.
Yeah, well, we want to do it streaming.
Yeah, John.
Yeah,
you'd want to definitely be more structured when you're streaming, though. And
yes.
Yeah, you definitely have to have consensus on the system, and everybody.
We can invite Connor to play.
And the talking over has to stop because people are listening, and if they can't hear each other talking, it's just going to lead to arguments and fighting all the time.
Everybody has
what I like to do is use a timer.
Leave the mics on mute unless it's your turn. Your action. The DM has their mic on all the time. If you're the player, you have your mic on mute until it's your turn.
Yeah, you could always send private messages. What about God, I just forgot what I was going to say. I'm getting old. It'll come back to me when it's important. That's what it was. What about folks in the chat? How do you handle that?
The DM, the person who's running the game, or whoever's streaming the game.
I would say you have somebody who's not playing handle that.
Yeah.
Or have somebody who's not playing handle the chat.
I mean, because everybody has access to type in the chat. Although I don't see it here.
There is a private chat in this streaming for sure.
Yeah, I see that, but I don't see talking to the audience.
You gotta open up your chat overlay.
Open up your chat.
There says private chat for the win. That's right.
What's the overlay? What are you talking about overlay?
For the chat.
I'm looking at the chat. I don't see nothing that says no overlay. What are you talking about, Willis?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's private chat. We only see that. But if we're going to talk with the crowd,
You got to open up a YouTube window.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah,
we can do it on StreamYard instead of Restream.
I have a subscription for StreamYard if we want to set it up that way, and that way you get all the bells and whistles and features if you like.
Yeah. See, there we go.
That is one flaw with Restream, but it does give you unlimited streaming for free. So,
but like Barry said, he has the premium, so we can do it on this StreamYard.
And premium can be streamed once you start the show. Even before you can set it up, everybody who's in it who attaches their YouTube channel can then simulcast the stream out of StreamYard to their channels, and then all the chats appear for us in one collected pile.
That goes hard, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
But we're still no closer to deciding what the game would be.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you. I would like it to be a D&D-esque game.
Listen, I'm not going to be dictating terms to anybody. I'm going to just tell you preferences, and that's the way I would leave it. My preferences would be either Old School Essentials because it's the easiest, even using the Advanced Edition stuff they've added in, which has got some great stuff, or using Second Edition. Those would be my preferences.
I think OSE would work, and I think that the people who are going to be in the game, involved in the game, we're going to have a sit down and just talk, get a consensus of what we actually want this to be. So it's like, okay, here's the setup. It's like, okay, we don't want high magic, we don't want low magic, so let's say we do mid magic world or whatever like that. Get it all set up, have like a couple of session zeros of us just talking to each other about what we want going on in the game.
Well, and the question becomes, we're all very different people with different tastes in what we like in a game. So that there's a potential for wow and awesome, and there's a potential for fucking chaos. So,
that's what I was saying earlier. Is if you make it the point of demonstrating everybody's individual style, and so the others understand that it might not be to your taste, but you're going to play along, you're going to go with it, just so that we can, or whoever's participating can demonstrate and get a feel for it, because everybody's DM style is different. They're even where there's some overlap, you're going to get what's so funny.
Insert names comment. Actual streaming play requires a number of quality steps in order to be good. Mic check prior, organized speech. Example, mute for players when they're not speaking, and no fucking Justin.
Yeah, wow. Fuck you too, insert name here.
That shit was funny.
They can form a club of people that have been banned by Shawner.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you make that part of it. Like the purpose is demonstrating style and discussing differences and whatnot. That'll help. That kind of focus will help.
Yeah, I'm count me in.
Now, as for world design, I'll be honest with you guys. I would much rather just use a published world myself, because, like I said, I'm currently designing my world, and I can't spare more fantasy creative world design for something else. Like it's like that's what
Bear, I was thinking about that. If you're not the first GM to run, right?
Just do it in West Marches. Just create a blank slate and go from there.
And then someone just hands you off their notes. Would that be too difficult?
I don't know. I mean, it would depend on what our goal is, right? I mean, that's the thing. You need to we need to determine what the goal is of this whole thing, other than just showing off each other's styles.
Having fun.
Yeah, having fun. But okay, I fucking hate dungeon crawls. I'll play through one, but I will never run one.
I don't hate dungeon crawls either.
When you say dungeon crawl, because for me, I like dungeons, but I do not like mega dungeons or even dungeons that take up like more than half a page of graph paper. I mean, I personally think they would be smaller than we've all been raised to accept. They're not going to be these giant sprawling things unless you're in a Kingdom of the Dwarves or Dark Elves. It's going to be half a dozen rooms underground under some other building or in the side of a mountain or a cave system. These freaking month-long freaking trying to freaking justify water and other resources while in this giant freaking maze that some mad wizard created over hundreds, if not thousands, of years is just that's too board gamey for me.
Yes, but if you're alternating every month to month and a half, right? You're not going to end up being in a
Mega
dungeon.
dungeon.
Yeah, because you're only going
absolutely.
to have 4 to 6 sessions per DM, and then you're in a new adventure somewhere else doing something else. It's like Hungar mentioned low or high magic or medium. That would change between who's DMing that game. One
Yes,
DM
he
would be
has,
low magic, the next one might be
Max.
high, right?
I think that we'd have to all agree on what type of magic we'd want in the world in general, because we're not going to have unless we're jumping from different planes where one plane has lower magic than the next.
Because think about this, right? Let's say Shadow's turn comes up and Shadow wants really high magic, and he's the first guy to the gates. We all make high magic characters, and then Sean is the next guy to take over, and he wants to do a low magic world, but all these fucking high magic characters just wandered into it. Characters get nerfed, or the setting gets fucked, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. But if your setting is dictated by the rule set, right?
The rules should be able to balance.
So then we're saying zero house rules. Zero house rules. Rules as written only.
Well, that's why you want to go with something like OSE, which allows.
Yeah, if I've got the source material for the rules, I will do the work. I'll study up, etc. I'm more of a mid-range magic, even though I currently run like one of the most gonzo high magic settings for double decades now. What I prefer is something that's not resource management 24/7, and I'm not a big fan of keeping the players down because I can't handle anything else. Well, but I'm open to I'm definitely not going to be the first GM to run. I think that's Hungar's job.
You should generally try to start the game as mid as possible, so the waves can go up and down as you
absolutely.
I like it when I'm running a game.
The DMs.
When I'm running a game, and I will be the first one to run if everybody would like. I want when my players actually get that first.
Okay, insert name.
I like when my players actually get that first +1 sword or whatever. That to be a big deal for them. I don't. I'm currently in a game
where I'm currently in a game where the players their weapon is evolving with them, which I don't have a problem with, but that's a little also kind of video gamey for me. I like the idea that your weapon can break, and your SOL until you fix that situation.
Yeah, in my world, you're not going to run down to the local magic weapon shop and pick up a +2 sword. That's not going to happen at all. When you get that first magical weapon, I want that to be a big deal for the character who gets that first magical weapon. Because I got a +1 axe now. I'm a badass.
Yeah.
So that's what I would like. I'd like it to be mid-range magic. Not a lot of magical weapons, armor and shit out there. Everybody's not running around where it's impossible to hit them.
Shadow, you have mail. You got mail.
You got mail. Mail, motherfucker.
Bo was here and Bo vanished. Did Bo not like what we were talking about? What happened to Bo?
He just disappeared.
He kind of does that sometimes. With if he's at home, he's got that weird schedule. So and multiple children. So, which should be in school, but
well, he could be homeschooling like a decent parent.
The last thing we saw before Bo left was this giant hook just slowly coming around his neck. And yoink, done.
Yeah.
Waka waka waka. So what have we decided? We just talked a lot. What were the decisions made?
There weren't any.
There wasn't any.
Just the way I like it. Complete fucking chaos.
Well, it's chaotic neutral stream.
I think that the decisions have been made as one.
Oh shit! I think I gave you the wrong address, bud.
Okay, well, someone just got.
Yeah, I did. I'm a stoner.
We need to get into a consensus where everybody is agreed on what they're wanting out of the campaign. How many sessions each player or each DM is going to run, and pretty much
fair. Sorry, I don't know how I forgot that. Big difference.
I sent you an email.
Just got something for free.
Yeah, I just replied to it.
Healing potions don't cause venereal or cure. Yeah. No, they need a cure disease for venereal diseases.
Yeah. It says it right there in the.
Yeah. And you're gonna want to stock up on this.
Everybody's got me on their Discord.
Yeah,
I'm on everybody's freaking Discord. Shoot me a message on Discord with any ideas that you might have about.
Take care, John. It's good seeing you again, man.
All right, buddy.
Bye, John.
Yeah, party on, man.
Yeah,
we're getting ready to start the week, guys. I gotta say,
we're getting ready to end the stream anyway.
Yeah.
Because I've got a phone call coming in at 2:00. The freaking doctors, they never leave me alone.
So, Hungar, do you have a Discord?
I don't. Yeah, I do have my own Discord, but I'm like the only one on it.
So make a little fucking room for us to talk about this. Invite us all over to it, and we can discuss at our scheduling pace.
Yeah,
will do.
Insert in here. I wouldn't think that way. It still wouldn't cure
it. Take care, Brian. I will see you soon.
You're thinking of L. L would think that way.
Everybody be good. I will get my Discord open up and I send everybody links on Discord.
Looking forward to it. Sounds like fun.
All right. Peace, love, chicken grease, everybody. Thanks for coming on the show. Like, subscribe.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah,
happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I got a day off.
And happy trails.
Like, share, and subscribe if you want to. I don't give a shit if you don't do or not. I don't care. I laugh at your kid if they fall down. And have a good day.